Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Max. What you're about to see is a blend of osteopathy and Thai massage. I'm a massage therapist and an osteopath here in Barcelona, and my name is Max. And if you're here, you're probably here because you see the beautiful model on the thumbnail, I hope this is why you're here, it's because you want to learn the best technique to improve your massage with your client. As always, I start with assess my client in different positions. I just came back from a Barcelona yoga conference where I learned from Zentai Shashu. Oh, that must be a new way to do massages. Zentai Shatsu and Osteothai from Lemit, the inventor of the Osteothai. And I want you guys tell me, what do you think about this technique? What name you will give to this technique? Looks like I'm doing an hamaca with the body of my client. But what's really working in this technique is how the sacral in contact with gravity really relax and let it go. So, as I was saying, I'm going to show you the best technique I learned in these 12 hours of seminar I had last week, and starting with some decapitation of the spine. This feels great in a sacral. As you can see, she wasn't expecting this. She was being told that she's going to receive a massage, but she didn't know what kind of massage we were talking about. And then you can move the leg and just concentrate on one angle of the sacral. You can concentrate just in the corner of the sacral when you do that movement. And you can even stretch it in the different direction. Always work in an entire range of motion of the joint you want to stretch, you want to mobilize, or you want to make stronger. I won't talk for the video. I will let you enjoy the video as it is, but for now I just want to explain the things I'm doing, because for somebody that is doesn't know Thai massage, it's probably don't know what I'm doing. So now you can see again a manipulation of the sacral. You always want your client to relax. You always get the manipulation going on. I don't know what I'm saying, but just trying to improvise on the video. So I actually know what I'm saying. It's just like sometimes I just have to improvise. I'm 1,000 thoughts in my mind and say what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about something that I'm showing right now, like the stretching of the adductor and the opening of the hips and the stretching of the psoas that I'm doing in this moment. Or I'm going to talk about how is important this kind of technique to improve mobility in general and to increase the work of the parasympathetic nervous system and the vagus nerve, for example. We can do that, or we can just go really on the topic and say, okay, right now what I'm doing, I'm working on the lateral sling, I'm trying to open up the TFL, QL, and this position is great because it allows you to really work on the, like I say, on the lateral sling, go all the way even into the trapezius and create that flow, that gentle movement that make all the body relax. Because we got to think, guys, that when we are giving a massage, it's a contact with another person, it's a dialogue. So it's more a dialogue, it's a relationship with another person. It's a relationship made of touch, a touch that is allow you to heal that tension and discover new trigger point and make that trigger point actually feel better. So like I'm doing right now, what I'm doing, I'm creating a flow that allow all the extensor of the back, all the QL, and up into the rhomboid, up into the lower trapezius, to open up the glenohumeral joint, to open up the scapula-thoracic joint. And we know that giving a rhythm that is a tempo rhythm can create a beautiful effect on the central nervous system that allows the muscle to finally let go. And when the muscle let go, when you find that connection with another person, that's when the heal process happens. That's when you feel that moment of clarity, and you feel that silence in the room. You feel that connection with your client. You feel that feeling of complete heal, and it's really weird to explain when you know that something deeper of moving the fascia has happened. You just create a moment where the person can finally find a safe space and can let it go. And when he let it go, when he trusts somebody else, that's when all the miracle happen. And this movement, let it go movement, allow yourself to feel the client really relaxing. Now we are going on in the front. We are working on the quad. I'm going to show you the same technique I showed before, but with another spice, different transition. So from here, I'm mobilizing the ankle, I'm mobilizing all the way into the hips. So you can even reach the head. So you can decide what level you want to work on. You want to work just on the hips, or you want to work all the way into the neck. And here I give a gentle movement of the sacral, and then again the stretching. You can see how so she was feeling a little pain in the back when I did that movement. So you got to watch out so you want your client to go really close to your hips, and you want to really grab that leg so you are able to really push the client spine and create space in between the vertebra. And then from there you can put that in your sacroiliac, in your crest, in your sacroiliac crest, and stretch one side to the other. Of course, you have to have some kind of trust with your client. That feels really good. And the challenge here is, because you are on a table, is first of all not to break the table. That can happen if you don't have a good table. Fortunately, I have the best massage, what is called master massage table that is really strong. And then you can see some movement here. The other challenge is going up and down the table. That can be, you got to watch out when you do that, because you can hurt your ankle. And after the mobilization of the knee, now we are adding some more manipulation. This is another manipulation of the sacral and on the other direction. I was feeling the L4, L5 were pretty tight. Yeah, you find the sacral.
Se ajustó, me ajustó.
Vamos boca abajo. Otro lado. Okay. Respira. Fuori todo. Respira profundo. Okay, now we are on a supine position and we're gonna do the elephant walk. Elephant walk, that is a great Thai massage technique that allow you to work all the back chain. So you gentle move from the foot into the popliteus, into the gastrocnemius, and you move with a rhythm that is a rhythm of the elephant. So you move back and forth, like you see yourself as an elephant, I guess. And why is elephant? Because she's gonna feel all your weight on top of her. That's why it's called the elephant. And you can go on the hamstring, and the best way to do it is on the floor, of course. So what I'm doing is just like on a table. It's a little different. You got to have a table that is large enough, and so on. And probably it's better not to have any shoes, but not having any shoes as a therapist sometimes looks kind of sketchy. So you want to, just for the video, I put the shoes on, but look what's happened. I just step on that gastrocnemius. That's not cool. So do it without the shoes if you can. And when you do the elephant walk, you just put your knees on the ischial tuberosity. It feels really good on the client, and it feels like all the weight is on top of her spine. But it's not painful at all. At least you try to avoid to put all your weight on the lumbar. But when you go on the thoracic, that is more stable, you can really push on that muscle next to the vertebra. And then, because I'm the deep tissue guy, I use some deep tissue technique. I work on the rhomboid, I work on the trapezius, and just, from that position, try to massage like I'm on the side of the table. But the only difference, I'm on the top of the client. So that's the only difference. And then, of course, I go back to what this position is designed for stretching the chest. This is a great stretch. And she's really good because she's not contracting all the little muscle on the base of the skull to look in the front. She's just relaxing, and that's amazing. And then from there, I start working the glutes. I start giving some gentle rhythm that can make the central nervous system relax. This is a classical osteopathic technique. And you can change the rhythm. You can make it slower, or you can make it faster. It depends. I like this rhythm because it's allow me a moment of stillness where the clients can feel safe and the muscle can let go. If you go too fast, sometimes that doesn't happen. You can trick the central nervous system, but I like this. It's like a kind of a slow motion, holding and release, holding and release. And it's something I saw that all the master has this kind of rhythm. It's just like a moment where they pressing, and then there is a moment of stillness, of a moment where you can find the safe space and let it go, all the tension. And I'm working on the glutes. Here I'm working on the hamstring while I'm still connecting with the QL. Then on top of the piriformis, and then again changing the arm and changing the grip. You can go on top of the extensor.
¿Más para allá?
Sí. Ahí va, tiene mucho peso. Bien, ¿sí?
Puso como...
So guys, if you like the video, subscribe and check my Patreon. It's a deep tissue lover. It's a video of deep tissue massage in bikini. And for today, that's all. And see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Ciao.